Most of Colorado stayed dry today, but the eastern plains did see some severe weather roll through tonight, like this in Yuma County this afternoon, before the storms moved right along and right out of state. Here in Denver, a mostly quiet night. We're expecting another hot and dry day tomorrow for Father's Day, as well as the summer solstice. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Meckles. Tomorrow is not only a day we celebrate dads, it is also the longest day of the year. With more with what we can expect for the rest of our weekend, we now bring in meteorologist Jaden Knowles.
Well, good evening, Jenny. Of course, we had a busy day, especially over towards the eastern plains. We saw severe thunderstorms. We even saw a tornado warning, mainly further up towards the north, just northwest of Sterling on the border of Colorado and Wyoming there. But noticing that tornado watch has just now expired right at 9 p.m. this evening. We're not really seeing a whole lot of precipitation. There's one cell up there that is severe that's heading right towards Sterling, but you can see it's starting to lose its intensity just a tad bit. That one cell there that's a severe thunderstorm warning. There's not a lot of lightning with that, but there is a little bit of hail, so just be mindful of that. But the biggest storm cell on radar today, or really throughout the afternoon hours into the evening hours, has this cell over towards Kansas. That kind of was our saving grace for us across the eastern plains. It ate away all the energy, so we didn't really see a whole lot of action like we could have. But so far, our temperatures still pretty warm. The low 80s, a beautiful sunset. We're seeing a lot of the upper 70s, low 80s across the entire state. Next 12 hours, we're going to drop down and hold steady with the low 60s, especially as we head into tomorrow morning. So my forecast for tomorrow, Father's Day, first day of summer, 90 degrees, but yet we have another severe weather day for the eastern plains. We'll talk about the timing and the impacts on my full forecast. Jenny?
All right, Jaden, thank you. And we've also been tracking a small wildfire tonight in Douglas County. It briefly had some homeowners on an evacuation warning. Those warnings, though, have since been lifted. They're calling it the Log Jumper Fire, burning near Jackson Creek Road and Rampart Range Road. This is northeast of Deckers, so southwest Dougco, not far from the Devil's Head Rec area. Douglas County tells us the area is sparsely populated. West Douglas County Fire Protection District says that fire is only about an acre in size, not very big, and they don't expect it to get any bigger tonight. At this point, they have it about 80% contained. South Platte River Road and South County Highway 67 have been closed due to the fire. A driver is now facing several charges after crashing into a house last night in Commerce City. Commerce City police posted some photos showing the damage from the driver crashing into a house. Happened near East 54th and Sand Creek Drive. They say that driver was going down I-270, then hit 3 cars, then drove off the interstate into the house. That person was taken to the hospital for minor injuries and nobody else got hurt. Now the driver faces several charges, including DUI. A building that was once home to a historic bar in Denver could soon be demolished. The building is at 2060 Champa Street, built in 1890. Hosted a lot of celebrities over the years, but it was lastly home to the Karaoke Cafe, or the Bar, as they called it. That bar shut down back in 2024 due to a fire. Last June, one of the walls then collapsed. Now a demolition company has filed for authorization to demolish the building completely this week. The city of Denver is reviewing that request now. As the World Cup moves into its second weekend, fans across the country keep filling up those watch parties cheering on their favorite teams. In Denver, places like Skyline Park and McGregor Square are hosting daily parties for fans. Earlier this week, we caught up with Rapids defender Rob Holding at Skyline Park, and he talked about how memories made during World Cups can last a lifetime. He also talked about a special World Cup hobby that he's enjoyed for years.
As young kids, if they take away a memory of I remember the opening day of the World Cup, and we were at Skyline Park and we were playing soccer, we were playing football, and everyone was there watching, supporting their teams. So yeah, they're all walking around with the sticker books. I remember doing them when I was a kid, and I still do them now, to be honest. You never get too old for a World Cup collection sticker book.
Sticker book. Let's talk more about that because the soccer sticker craze is a big one, even here in Colorado. 9 News reporter Colton Chavez stopped by his very first sticker swap today to show us how it works.
Say it 10 times fast, Jenny. They're Panini stickers. I'm learning all this firsthand, and fans buy the packs, trade the duplicates, and then race to fill an album with every single player in the World Cup. It's fun pastime, Jenny, that I learned these fans, they're doing full time.
What page is France on? Because I have no idea.
World Cup fans in Colorado are finding more ways to kick it, but they aren't playing soccer.
Today, everybody is here trading their duplicates of Panini stickers all trying to fill up the World Cup album.
It's a World Cup sticker swap.
Oh, you're really good at that. I just kind of
Think of it as the World Cup's version of Pokemon cards, but you're hunting for Messi, not Pikachu.
Son Heung-min. Then you get players like Lamine Yamal, Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele. And then, geez, I could go on for days here, so I'm going to just leave it at that.
The goal is to trade with other players until you get a sticker for every player in the World Cup.
Oh, yeah, they do.
14-year-old Britton Zahn has been swapping since 2018.
He's going to ask me questions. Okay. Yes.
While others like Lila Rodriguez
My son Vincent, actually, he loves FIFA, and he suckered me into buying a couple boxes while we were on vacation in Mexico, and then he outgrew it in like 2 weeks, and then I took it over. So I'm obsessed.
It's an idea that hits close to home.
Gives you a sense of unity, which is what the World Cup is meant to bring.
Not only is this popular anyway, but now because the games are in the United States, it's gone next level.
Michael Fruitman says he's happy to host these meetups at his sports card store in Aurora.
It's just fun. It gets you away from being at home.
A chance to kick it with people you might not know,
Buy the packs, open the packs, stick them in, go and trade.
while still sharing a common goal.
Oh, I already have it, so you can, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
And believe it or not, I'm told certain cards can actually be worth a lot of money. Mike at the Stadium Sports Cards says a couple of them could buy you the next year off from work. I have to say a nice consultation prize if, unfortunately, your team doesn't win the whole thing. Colton Chavez, 9 News.